What's happening, everybody? Hopefully everybody's having a good night. Give it a second, let everybody jump in. And then if this thing will start, that would be fantastic. Hey, come on. You can do it. So, yep. Gonna play a little contest once the stream gets rolling. And I think what I'm going to do, hopefully everybody's having a good night. Do the link up there. I'm actually thinking about running out and doing something on the car real quick, taking you guys with me. Then we'll do the guests. And I think I'm going to do a plan. The plan is I'm going to hold the thing up in live stream and give everybody a chance to guess. No early guesses count. And once that hey, Turbo Tom. I should do that real quick. And once that's it, I'm going to give away a $50 gift card to Amazon because I've got some other stuff going on, but I want to save it for my 2,000 subscriber thing. But I want to do something and give something away. So that's what I figured. It's random enough, and people have already guessed, but the early guesses do not count. Let's go through real quick. Functional Histories, not sure if he's still here or not. Thank you for coming in. Leonard Walters, good to see you. LNA Auto Works, what's happening? New Guys Garage, Dan, how's it going? Turbo Tom. Oh, good Lord, we've been Dougstered. What's up, New Guys Garage, Tom? Hey, Amy's Creations, what's happening? Yep, we are guessing the thing I'm going to show you guys in just actually probably a couple minutes, probably about 7:30 or 8:30, since I'm in about a half an hour. I think I'm going to do is go on remote and go out and do something with the car, show you guys what I'm doing. Hey, Hebrews Projects, what's happening? It's Alex. Give everybody a second up here. Yeah, my thought is to go out and I've got to do something on the car real quick on the Chambler. I finally got a bunch of work done to it, but I have something else I made for it that I need to just mount for it. So I thought I might do a little remote real quick. If you guys are interested, let me know. And then we can get into regular shenanigans and general stupid stuff. Oh, Turbo Time's going to be in Auburn Hills for school June 18th. Well, Auburn Hills is about 45 minutes northwest of me. Love to hang out if you're up for it. Maybe go out to dinner or hang out or a car show or something. Whatever works for you, whatever floats your boat. Feel free to get a hold of me, man. I'd love to see if you're up here. There's stuff we can do. There's places we can go if you'd like. Hey, Randy, what's happening? Yeah, Auburn Hills is the fancy part of Pontiac. So it's about 45 minutes from me. Like, let me break out the map. See, I'm here. Auburn Hills is right about there. Yeah, probably right over there. It's not that far. Hell yeah, take you out there. Okay, well, let's see how this goes. I'll do this quick. Go over here. Look for my own channel because I am that cool. I might be able to just sign in. I'm trying to do this to be fun, so I don't know if that would hell, I'm just gonna go the other way. Come on. So how's everybody's evening? Hopefully everybody's having a good night. It's the first night this week that actually has been decent weather-wise. It's been kind of weird. It's been kind of cold in the morning and kind of warm in the evening.
I see kids who struggle because their families can't afford enough food.
You don't need to hear that, and I certainly don't want to hear that. What's happening, Slimo? Oh, not much doing. Some looking online for a new cell phone. It's mine, and I'm starting to fall apart. The cell phone is starting to fall apart. Oh, give me 1 second. I can jump in here. I know this is exciting. Okay. I know. This is just the most fun any of you have ever had. trying to work through the bugs of this. Yeah, it's me in stereo. Let's just mute that again. Oh. Yeah, Max is over there in the corner. I can't tell if what you're holding is see-through or that. No early guesses count. Even if you are right or wrong, no early guesses count. Just finished up doing dishes, eating dinner. Need to start working on the beep. There you go. That's Alex from Huge Projects. He has a Mini with Jeep body on it, sort of. It's kind of hard to explain. So I think what I will do is make it really weird. Like this. What I'm going to do is take you with me out into the garage and get away from Dr. Echo. So we're going to go remote here. I'm going to take you out to the channeler. Sorry about the light. One thing I made for it, and I'm going to throw a piece up real quick. I cannot see the comments at the moment, so I'll try to do this quickly. I'm live streaming, Hunter. Where's your ladder? Which one? The big or little one's in the garage. The big one's in my shed. Neighbor, sorry, guys. You think I could have done this before?
We're best friends.
Alright, so how's everybody doing? Do this quickly. I made a mount for the spare tire in the trunk. Got it bolted in, but I need to actually put the tire in place. I know this is exciting.
It's a woman's seat.
So this is a piece of angle iron that's bolted into the bottom. Drop the spare tire on it. I can't actually pick it up. I'm gonna jump on the back of my own car. Putting myself in the trunk. I know, this is exciting. Reaching through the spare. Through. This is just going to be quick. I wanted to do this. Figured I'd bring everybody along. The way I made this, it uses part of the Cherokee factory stuff and customized stuff, but I can resize it for any size tire pretty much. It'll fit back here anyway. Here we go. One spare tire. That was it. Close. Oh I'll go back inside and I will start getting to the shenanigans of giving away a prize. Exciting. Now you're gonna hear echo. Get over, bud. Hey, what's happening, everybody? Hope that was not as boring as it probably seemed to me, but thanks for coming along for stupidity. Okay, let me catch up real quick on the chats here. Ducks are saying Pistons used to play at the Palace in the Auburn Hills. Lions Silverdome was in Pontiac. Yep, just down the street. Yes, they were. I can't tell if you're holding it see-through. Again, it doesn't count until later. Nope, still does not count. Even if you're right or wrong, does not count. It's an armed up mini. Well, I wouldn't say armored, but it is a mini. Holy Shista. What's we got going on here? When did you travel to space? I did not, but thank you for asking. Good racing with it. Yeah, it'd be nice if it was a little bit cooler. Like the mid 60s would be great for nice cold charge. Chamberlain's good back seat is more a suggestion than a seat. Well, there's a lot of space in the back of the Chambler. There's just not a lot of seat in the back of the Chambler. It's it's about half a Cherokee seat. That at least at the bottom. The back is the upright's fine. I was having unfinished projects. Hell, if you wanted to ride in the trunk, just ask 6%. No, you're fine. Everybody's fine. Good job. You won't be doing that again. I do that all the time. That's why I have that mat, because I can't actually get in there. If I got in there and just sat, it wouldn't work out so well. It was it technically was some high-tech shit. I was going to go all fancy with it, and what I was doing would not have worked because there's no space. It is adjustable. You can put any size. I could probably get away with 32 1250 in there and move the way that the piece mounts in the tire, so it will hold a bigger tire. Hey, don't get after me. You read my same comment twice. It happens. Was good on legroom. Yeah, like I said, the Chandler it has a lot of legroom. Just doesn't have a lot of butt room. Yes, it is a weekly live stream. Caught up with everything, I think. So, give it about 10 minutes and we'll go ahead and do the guess what it is and win a gift card. So I'm giving, for those who come in later, we're going to guess. Now, not now. I'm going to say it from this point on, who the first person with the right guess wins a $50 Amazon gift card, which I will mail you or send you electronically, whichever works out better. I thought it was fun. I want to do a bigger giveaway at when I hit 2,000 subscribers, but I thought this was kind of a neat little thing. It's kind of random, and some people have guessed already, and I'm not saying they're right or wrong because there have been a bunch of different random guesses. So, but I thought it was fun, and the whole thing about live streams is to have fun. Yeah, $50. That's the best I can do. Again, no early guesses. Don't waste your time. I'm not going to say you're right or wrong until I go ahead and say it's time to guess. And then it's Guesstoberfest, and the first person with the correct answer wins the gift card. And you win my thanks for being on the live stream as well. But so is that a holy cow? Ah, okay, holy cow. Well, it's cowtacular. You're fine, baby. You're fine, Max. You can't see him, but he wants attention. So, well, you can see the back half of him. Like he starts here, and he goes. He stops about right here. There's a lot of dog. So, thank you all for jumping in. If there's anything you'd like to know, we'll also start looking at some goofy Facebook crap and try to find some fun cars. Maybe do something a little different tonight and try to see, like, hey, what would it take, you think, to make a project work from what you see in here? Spare tire on the grill. No, I'm not putting the spare tire on the grill. That thing needs all the cooling it can get. The grill or the grill? Or the grilled? Not grilled. I'm not grilled in a spare tire either. Well, I do appreciate it. Everybody does love Max. He is a big, sweet boy. I'm very happy he's still here. I didn't think he was going to make it much after being the only dog, but he's hanging in pretty good. He had 2 weeks where he was just like, basically, if he had a middle finger, he'd be putting it up. But other than that, the link should be pinned. Yep. So if anybody wants to jump in, otherwise, I'm just going to pull this. It's going to drive me nuts. Yep, I just kicked my other self right out of here. Again, you guys can keep guessing. We're not at that point yet, so. Yeah, I know that spare tire thing was not all that impressive, but it was something I needed to do, and I did take you with me. And it was the first nice night. I'm going to try to do more of them in the garage working on stuff, but weather's got to be a little nicer first. And Dougster!
Have no fear, the Dougster's here. What's up,
Holy
Scott?
crap, what's going on there, Duggar?
Oh, just hanging out. I was messing with, I got a couple lanterns for Hubert's projects, and one of them I'm running out of fuel right now. And there they are. One runs and drives, the other one needs a pump, and I don't have the parts. I thought I did, but no. So, yeah.
Oh, I'm not surprised you guys are lantern nerds.
Oh, I'm a major lantern nerd. Major lantern nerd.
You guys, Guitar Tom saying, Dougster.
What's happening, Tommy?
Last act of the Great Defiance. Nah, not so much. Oh, good Lord. It's an all Michigan stream. What's up, Alex?
Oh, my gosh. I know that guy.
I know that guy, too.
I know that guy. That guy.
Wow.
Yeah, you guys came all the way down here to slum near Detroit. So.
Well, yeah, we gotta see the worst to know we're at the best.
Uh-huh.
Actually, I think your neighborhood's awesome. To be
It
honest,
isn't. That's for sure.
It's the country and the city thing. It's the best I could do.
Yes, that's what I like about it. The dirt drive really makes the difference.
Yeah.
There you go, Hubert.
Show me. Dan is requesting that you show him the tunnel ram.
Show you the tunnel ram? I'm on it.
And those were your lanterns there, Alex.
Yep. Yeah, he told me about them.
Property of Alex. They came complete with barn dust. And I did wash off the barn dust, but I realized halfway through, I should be recording this. It's barn dust.
Yeah, it's worth money. You should scrape that off and sell it to people who find Mopars.
We are going to the basement.
Oh, God. Oh, McDonald has a car, said he is an extra Detroiter. Yeah, and I've got the taillight for you. We'll see each other sooner or later, but I got a Meep taillight for it. Well, it's just a Jeep taillight, but now it's a Meep taillight.
Yeah, the silicone's holding for.
Behold.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to full screen the tunnel ram here.
We have tunnel ram goodness. There's the lower, and here's the upper. It's a Y and tie ram for Big Block Chrysler. 383. Is that good, new guy?
Dan is saying, I generally like to display my tunnel ram in the living room.
I'm lucky to have it in the house. In the house. So.
Yeah, there's a difference. Doug's married. Dan's not.
Yeah. Happy wife, happy life.
Or you choose option 2, which is boot it, but you know.
Then we've got ported and polished aluminum cylinder heads.
Oh, nice.
By Dougster.
Nice. I think Dan should send you his heads because you'll probably get him done before he ever does. So.
No, thank you. The way my hands hurt after these are done, I'm good. I'm good. I learned my lesson. No, just kidding. It did bother my hands a minute, though. Here's the other one.
Nice.
And I still got to wash everything down and reassemble. Oops. There we go. Yep, all poured and polished. Intakes are done in 60 grit roll, and then exhausts are mirror, or as close to mirror as I can get them. PRD. Oops. These things in plastic are PRD roller rockers. And then I'm making spacer plates for my, so I can run the 383 tunnel ram on my RB engine. I have to make spacers, and this is an inch plate of aluminum.
That's going to be fun to cut.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And it's $25 for the carbide blade at Hobo Freight. So, yeah.
Nice.
Or I can just find a friend with a bandsaw.
Or you could find a friend with a water jet or a plasma table.
Definitely. Now I got to find one of those guys.
Yeah.
And then plus,
nice. And Dan saying he solved his problem a while ago with the whole happy wife, happy life.
Yeah. What sucks is that no new projects until one's finished. I made a deal. I'm sticking to it. It sucks because I want a Cordova.
Yeah, that wouldn't fly here. I got 6 cars and they're all projects. So.
Oh, right.
And Alex has a forest of misfit toys at his house. So.
I can show you toy land real quick if you want.
You're welcome. It's show and tell, so you're welcome to. And then we'll get to the giveaway after you do the show and tell.
All right.
I gotta put my slippers on here. I'm wearing my cat shirt.
No.
Okay, you cat guys, you and Dan, the cat brothers.
Hey, I have a cat that learns how to work on cars with me, so it works out.
And is a good look charm.
Dan's cat just basically tries to knock all this shit off his counter and stick his butthole in the camera. So, there's that. Unfinished is saying they actually sell those spacers probably cheaper than you are going to invest there, Dougster.
I'll tell you what, if some were for sale, I would buy them. I cannot find them. There's companies that did make them, but they're unobtainium. So I guess I got to make my own.
Yeah. Well, no, it's not that. Do you need like a mill, or where are you at with that?
I actually have a friend of mine who has a whole mill and everything in nice Bridgeport. And I'm hoping that I can say, hey, I need to do this. May I use your equipment and your expertise and show me how to do this? I'll pay you still, but I want to do it and see if he bites.
Leonard's saying that Max should eat your cat, which he's not really a cat eater, but
Max is a good boy.
Dan, when you find a house, you should put a garage door in instead of a front door. That's Tom saying it to his brother, which is pretty much that's what I would do. All right, let's see the misfit toys there, sir.
All right. Well, that Jeep right there came from the Jeep factory in Ohio 2 years ago on the Lemons Rally is why we made the Meep. I got a Power Wheels I got on the side of the road, another Cozy Coupe, Simplicity Wonder Boy. We got the Meep right here.
Here's the Meep, guys.
That belongs to Doug.
Oh. Yeah, and then if we go to the back side of the house, because the missus makes me keep all the Cozy Coupes outside because she doesn't like them in the house.
If you didn't have a child, this would be a really odd presentation. Just gonna throw that out there.
It's okay.
Get ready, y'all.
Good. Well, yeah, it just got weirder.
Well, there's half a Yugo in my yard too, so
Well, yeah, but they're more usable than the Yugo. So.
yeah, true. Then I
Oh,
have
I
some,
see a Dodge. Wait a minute. I see a Dodge. Is that a Doug Dodge?
yeah, that's the Plaster Ram. Actually, it was a
Bless
Gambler
the
5.
Ram.
We'll go back over here.
Looks can be deceiving.
Yeah, the roof is actually all duct taped shut, and it ripped open on my. Pretty cool.
That's out of your Dodge. The roofs are optional.
It was great air conditioning. It was like 80 degrees outside. I was comfortable the whole way.
But wasn't the roof like a foot away from the glass?
Yeah, that's small details, Doug. Small details.
It's all relative, man. It's just some seam sealer and a little bit of welding. You're fine.
Oh yeah. It's Gabby.
Yeah. Dan is asking, what the hell did he just witness? You just witnessed a fleet of cozy coops.
Yeah.
Like I said, if he didn't have kids, it would be. If it was in my backyard, that'd be pretty weird. But it's not. So. What I do want to see is you try to fit into one of those. That would be hilarious. That's a short right there.
I don't fit in it, but I'll support it. There.
All right. I think it's probably about time to do the guess and giveaway. So now I'm going to show it to everybody, and then I will say the first person from point X to guess is the winner. So don't everybody start cramming ass over each other there. So, okay. So this came off the Chambler this week. Try to get it so you guys can see it. This is not how it's supposed to be. It's supposed to have more parts. Well, it's supposed to be a whole piece too.
I used to make those. I know what it is.
Well, okay. Unfortunately, since you're on the panel, you can't guess unless you want to jump out. But starting now, from right now, to correctly guess this wins.
I made millions of them.
Pilot bush. Brake piston is wrong. Pilot bushing is wrong. One more wrong answer, then it's universal joint bearing cap. And guess who won? The guy who wins every damn thing. Unfinished projects. You are correct.
I thought it had a hole in it.
Well, I'll show you all the pieces to it. So unfinished projects.
A screw hole.
Well, it technically does because it blew the cap off the bottom of it. So it would be like this, but it blew the cap off, and all of the needle bearings are in the body of the bearing, and they're rusted in place. I can't move. They're not moving. Like, they don't shake out. All the bearings are in there. All the needles are in there.
Wow.
Yeah, I had fun changing the front universal joints and all the other stuff to the Chambler this week. I did U-joints, ball joints, and wheel bearings. And I started Saturday and I ended today. Everything was broken or damaged or just a humongous pain in the ass.
I thought it was a steering shaft isolator bushing. They're big plastic donut, and they get covered.
No, it's actually a really damaged U-joint. And then there's also the caps. The back side of the cap is snapped and smashed. And yeah, this is the bottom of it. That was a hell of a thing. And unfortunately, I was not filming at that moment. I'm just cranking away in here. Bam! I'm like, what the hell? I look over in the driveway, and the top of the cap just in the driveway about 10 feet away from me.
At least it's in the driveway.
I was in the garage, so.
Even better.
It wasn't. No, top of the shock snapped off. No, you are wrong, sir, Dano. actually said it earlier. I know you did, but it doesn't count. It counts from when there were several people who guessed what this was either before the live stream even started. So it mattered from point A because I knew it was going to be easy for some people to tell what it was right off the bat. So the through hole threw me off. Dang it! Well, that's why I picked it up, because I knew a lot of people would know what it is, but unless you've seen it, fly off. Yes, yeah, I did slide. That didn't happen. This did not happen because of the slide hammer. I had to buy a 5-pound slide hammer to get the wheel bearings off because they were fused. They were one with the knuckle. So unfinished. Shoot me an email at info6percentrecycle@gmail.com. Let me know an address, and I will get the gift card out to you. If not this week, it'll be Monday. So unfinished won a $50 Amazon gift card. I greatly appreciate everybody jumping in. I thought this would be kind of fun. I've got a ton of stuff I've been collecting for. I'd like to do a 2,000 subscriber giveaway. Granted, it's going to be a while at the rate it's going, so I'm going to have more stuff to give away. I'm not going to go as full tilt as Busted Radial does. I just don't have that kind of resource factory available to me. But I've got a bunch of stuff, some collectibles, some t-shirts, some random stuff, some cool garage accessories and things I've collected, and just a bunch of random stuff that's kind of cool that you either can't get or you don't have to get yourself. So that'll be as soon as I had 2,000 subscribers. I just hit 1,350. So depending on how the channel grows, that's going to be a couple months. So. Oh my God, I used to hammer those up once a month. Yeah, they were not fun. Everything was frozen, and I'm going to have to replace one of my axle shafts, the driver's side, because the ears kind of went a little bit. So it'll hold it for now. It'll make it through the summer, but beyond that, it's going to be bing. So I do thank y'all for playing. I appreciate everybody jumping in for that. And what the heck is going on with you two?
Busy working on shop truck. I have the frame plate installed, bolted in, and the front spring perch on the driver's side in the upward position. And right now I found a small pencil-sized rust hole in the passenger frame rail. Just going to weld it shut, peel it back to good metal, weld it shut, and then maybe plate it in behind. And then I got to flip the passenger. I'm already drilled and ready to bolt in the passenger side spring perch. Then I'll be able to start body assembly. So real soon, Shop Truck's going to get a cab.
Nice. Very
Yeah.
nice. What do you name Shop Truck? Does it have a name? Are you going to name Shop Truck something, or is it just Shop Truck?
Shop Truck. That's the truck's name. All capitals, one word, Shop Truck.
What's happening with you, Alex?
Getting ready to drive the Meep on like a 1,600-mile road trip. So
Wheat road trip.
yeah.
Is that the gambler thing you were talking about, or is it something else?
No, it's just a trip. A buddy of mine's getting married in a month or two, so I'm gonna go up to his bachelor party. But I'm going up to the UP to do a little exploring first before I go to his bachelor party, and then we're
Nice.
gonna do fishing. So figure hit a couple spots that I've gone to before. Should be.
Cool. Yeah. That sounds like it'll be a hell of a trip, and you're definitely getting a lot of looks in that little thing. So.
Oh yeah, it needs blinkers fixed on it. The speedometer still doesn't work, but I have a GPS speedometer for a motorcycle that's we're using, and I'm gonna put some lights on the roof so if I'm driving in the dark, I can see a little better.
And Turbo Thompson back in the 80s. I'm sorry, Doug. What was happening?
Don't the headlights suck on that Meep?
Oh, they're terrible.
And Turbo Tom saying back in the 80s, Chrysler School was in Centerline. Yep. Yeah, a lot of it, everything moved to Auburn Hills within reason when they moved their corporate headquarters there.
Mm-hmm.
Unfinished projects, email sent. Thanks. Yep. I appreciate you playing. I should have known. I should have just handed you the card because
Right?
there isn't anything you don't win. Unfinished project. You should just change your name to Always Win Shit. That should be your email. That should be your channel name. Always winning. Yeah, Turbo Tom, same. If you'd like to, my email is info6percentrecycle.com. All right, info6percentrecycle@gmail.com. And when you're up here, if you want to get to go, crap. Did you say June 18th or July? Because I might not actually be in this part of the state. Because if it's June, I'm coming back up from going on power tour, and then I'm going across the state to Gingerman for the racetrack shop tour.
Gingerman.
Yeah, when are you going to Gingerman again?
Hold on, it should be the 19th. Let me double check here, make sure I'm not wrong. No, actually, I will be back down. I will be at Gingerman. I'll be at Power Tour on the 13th and coming back on the 13th evening or the 14th of June. And I will be going to Gingerman on the 15th, and I'll be at the track on the 16th. I still got to confirm 100% with that, but 18th is a Tuesday, so I will be in town. Shoot me an email if you want to get together or do anything. Let me know. You are not that far from me, so definitely if you're interested, I should be available, my friend. Thanks. He's saying
I've never been to Gingerman, been by it, but that's
I've never
cool.
been. I know it's basically all the way across, straight.
It's a decent track for sure.
It is.
It should be fun, and I'm not going to be able to film any of the racing because I know that it'll get a copyright strike, and that's not where I'm going. But I want the inner workings of the track and all the stuff. To me, the stuff you don't see is what I want to show, because to me that's the neat stuff. And I know that might not be the best for views per se, but to me that's the real fun. I like the behind the scenes. I like knowing how the sausage is made, as they say. So.
When you're at the track, if you can, go to the west side of the property. There's a couple custom shops there. There's Trackside Customs and JRM Motorsports. Both those guys are super cool. They might let you in their shop.
I'll have to check. I'm going to come back and just basically almost turn around and go straight over to Gingerman. And I've got to confirm everything again, 100% lock it down. But the plan is to go there Saturday and film a little bit if they want anything filmed from Saturday, and then do the filming on Sunday as the track is running. And it's just timing wise, I can't do 400 things at once. So I'm kind of bouncing back and forth a bit, but it's important to go there. So would either one of these guys want little versions of their cars? Well, I know that I think you're talking to that guy. That's Functional Histories. Haven't you guys been talking about doing a little Hot Wheels version of the Meep or something?
Yep.
And I don't know about the Dougster, the shop trucker. Actually, can you 3D print him a Hastings piston ring guy? Like you can put like an air freshener in it or something?
Or a shift knob.
Shift knob. Depends on what I'm getting for the reverse manual shifter. But I do need to get a shifter. I have a forward manual, but I don't have a reverse manual.
Well, you need to put a 5-speed in that anyway. What's this manual valve body BS? You've been hanging out with Cope too much. You're drinking an automatic transfer.
Maybe.
Hey, Functionalist is saying you can do just about anything with 3D printer. Turbo Tom, would you like just in case I'm make sure I'm not misinterpreting here, but would you be interested in having a Hot Wheels version of any of your cars, your Model T, or anything else? Well, McDonald said he ran into Lewis Mowers and Boats. Is awesome. We met Lewis at the first Michigan meetup at M1. That was very cool. So hopefully we can go to some more stuff. This year's going to be a little nuts for me. I got to get something to drink. Sorry, guys.
Why?
I got lots of stuff planned. I'm probably going to be putting about 3,000 miles on the Chandler this summer. And that's why everything got fixed.
Why? Big brain.
Don't want to bust my cap. It's already busted.
Yeah, I don't know.
Let's see. Turbo Tom said, I rode TT2 last night at Cedar Point. I'm assuming that's a coaster. And not a drink coaster, an actual like roller coaster. You guys, to be fair, automatic is technically faster. Sad to say, I don't care. It sucks ass. I'm not an automatic fan. I like manual transmissions.
Do too, but finding all the 4-speed parts and the right bell housing is the
Well,
expensive
that's your
part.
problem. Go 5-speed, then you have an overdrive.
Oh, right.
It's only going to be like $2-3 grand. You got
Right?
that. You got
Right?
that later. Come on.
Well, I mean, the A33 4-speeds are just fine, especially if you get the overdrive third. I mean, that's what they put behind, or overdrive fourth. That's what they put behind Hemis. And they still ran 488 gears in that thing. So I know it's a tough transmission, but manuals do tend to break a lot of stuff, especially if you want to bank shift it.
That's the fun. You guys are replacing parts.
Yes.
Well, McDonald says he has two 833s.
Ooh. The Lakewood bell housing is like $750.
Oh, for the right bell housing for
I hardly ever see them used. I've not seen one used.
Dan saying automatics tend to not automatics tend not to blow up off the line as much as manuals. Well, yeah, it's because it's a slush box and a POS. It doesn't have the guts to put the power down.
727 does.
I still prefer a manual transmission.
Oh, no, I would too.
But, when you have a Secretary's version of an orange Mustang, you're going to want an automatic because you don't want to, your delicate hands can't handle all the shifting. There you go, the Juggalo Dan. I got a 5-speed Dodge Shadow. I beat the hell out of and it just takes it. Yeah, well, it's also relative power-wise. You're talking about the 100-ish horsepower. I mean, within reason, you should be able to beat the absolute ever-living snot out of that thing, and it should survive. Unless you're doing
My
clutch
Dodge
down.
Shadow was a 2.2 with a 3-speed automatic, no turbo, no overdrive. That car was awesome. Didn't have any problems. That thing was a hammer.
No, I think he means that he's bumped it up to 220 horse. Okay.
Pretty impressive.
Guys, help me out. What year is Homer from Busted Radio Garage? Oh, God.
Homer is probably a 78
Okay.
or 79.
Somewhere in the 70s. He's probably said it in a video.
It's a first generation Cordoba. It's the big Doba, not the mini Cordoba. Because they soon after, like in 81, they retooled them. And they made them smaller. They're still a large car, but they were smaller than the first generation Cordoba.
Is that when they went on to all the jagged,
Right.
jagged lines? Yeah.
Jagged lines. Exactly. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Dan's saying, hey, his car's a manual. That's probably because you blew up the valve body and you have to shift it manually. My thoughts, Functionalist, you're saying my thoughts too. I can't find it in any of his videos. I know he said it. I just can't find it. Yeah,
I don't think there's nuances between the years of first generation Cordoba.
At least within reason on a Hot Wheels, I don't think it's going to matter.
Right.
Within reason. Like I would assume it's 76 to 80-ish, but I know it's that basic body style.
Right.
3.0 V6 with some stuff. Fago the Juggalo Dan. That's a fun one to say. Oh, Fago for the Juggalo Dan. Good Lord. Reading for the moron. 76 to 78 Cordobas had round headlights. 79 had 4 square headlights. There you go.
I think Homer has square lights.
Juggalo coming in clutch.
I think Homer does have square headlights. He's right.
I think I'm going to have to go out in my garage, find a hatchet, and run around. You guys, my daily is a manual. You need to read the whole comment, not just the last half of it. Let's see here. Hey, my daily is it doesn't matter. I still assume you mean your Mustang, so I do apologize on that one. because your little South Korean car, economy car, is not what I would think is of you driving. So we're talking LSM launch forward at 70 miles per hour, straight up, then backwards, 91 miles per hour up the rear spike, then forward 120 miles an hour, up 430. Oh, that's okay. That's the coaster you're talking about. Yeah, that my spine would be out of sight of my body. That is something I would not ever be able to do again. Not that I ever really gave a crap about coasters. Functionally said I thought Homer was a round headlight. Well, that's gotta be in some of his videos. That should be easy enough to figure out. It's the headlights. Oh, all right, Doug. Can we get a whoop whoop? There we go. You've been whooped. There's much whooping. Probably ought to get to the actual reason that this actually is going on tonight, which is finding silly shit on Facebook.
Ooh.
Yeah, you should. That one car you sent me earlier. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, I gotta find that. But piece of shit Toyota.
Oh, I can
$500
hear one salivating now. It's a Toyota.
It's an interlocking. Toyota pickup runs and drives, but would be awesome parts truck. It runs and drives, but it would be an awesome parts truck. Okay.
That is the epitome of Michigan rusty but trusty.
Well, I'm pretty sure the frame is toast, but that's.
Oh yeah, but I bet you jump in that thing and light her up, and she's good to go. Otherwise, mechanically.
Yeah. Now you're adding words to my comment. The last half of it is not actually in the last comment. Oh, Dan, I'm not. If you want to tell me what I did or didn't say, you can come on the panel and tell me. I'm not going to read your shit all night long. Yes, indeed, it's one of his thumbnails. They're round. Okay, so they are round headlights. We have confirmed headlightage. Ellen McDonald saying, there it is. Functionalist, unfinished projects. Got to work. I'll try to get back when I can get done. I appreciate you jumping in.
The
And you
unfinished.
might be long enough to win something, so that's the important part. So let me see if I can find this thing that I sent to. Of course, it's probably already been sold by the time I look for it.
Oh, there it is, right
there. There we go. Look at this beastly little thing. 2003 Mini Cooper. Well, it says hatchback, but here's the autocross toy you've been looking for. Yeah. If it's a base 203 Cooper that was rolled by the previous owner, I cut the roof off and ended up there. Because of the wreck, it's got a salvage title in my name. There are some good parts, MSD coilovers, or coils and wires, C-Trab oil cooler, Hawk pads, Hoosier SM7 tires, those are race tires, set of 5 Nardi Tornado. Those wheels are actually not bad at all. Oh, he's got the Max Peating rod, so he went full eBay with the fancy suspension. Apparently, I'd had a fresh clutch before the accident. The brakes have about 20 autocross runs in them, and it's got a lot of fresh parts throughout. It's an absolute riot to drive, and there's plenty of opportunity to enjoy it.
It's damaged.
It doesn't look.
It's got lemons written all over it.
Okay. They stuffed it.
Yeah. Rolled it over, which is funny that you're rolling one of the smallest and shortest cars there are. That does take talent. Okay, yeah. So he probably went off the road and rolled it. The previous owner.
Oh, okay.
It's so cool. I mean, for $3,200, which means if you're lucky, you get it for $25. It'd be fun to pimp that thing out for a bit.
Like I said, I think it'd be cool to put a full roll cage in it and then take it down the no name.
You could get away with probably just a roof bar. It wouldn't go fast enough to need anything else.
Alex, that has you written all over it. I'd seen that. The minute I seen it, I knew it was yours.
Yeah, the missus would kill me if I bought that and brought it home.
Oh, yeah.
You're probably taller than the roll.
It's okay to dream. You can look at the menu. You just can't buy anything.
Yeah, true. I window shop a lot.
Yes. Look, I'm a gearhead. I can't help myself.
Hey, do you think that'll fit children in it? The wife says I need a car that fits children.
Well, it theoretically had a backseat at one point. Who knows what it does now?
It's a Mini Cooper with the roof chopped off.
Well, it's not
Well, and what do you like? Doug's a children. Does that count as if it's fitting children?
That would work.
I'm the thing that eats children. What are you talking about?
You're
That's-
12. You're 12, Doug. Let's be honest here. I'm like 12, and Hubert, I don't know. What are you, 9?
I don't know.
Maybe. And a half.
I can't even read pictures. Okay, I'm sorry.
Thanks for jumping in, Leonard. Appreciate it. And Dan's saying, hey, all I ask is that you at least read the whole thing and not add your own words to it. And that's the thing. Things are ugly. Well, I know it's ugly, Dan. That's half the fun. Big fancy on it. Yep. So we got. Hey, y'all, fellas, doing tonight? I'm doing good. I think everybody else is doing pretty good. You did miss a little giveaway for figuring out what the hell this thing was. I'll be doing more of that stuff here and there. And like I said, when I hit 2,000, I've got a bunch of stuff to give away. That needs a GSXR engine. Yeah, Gixxer. Put a Gixxer in your Meep.
Okay.
Beep's engine is still bigger.
Yeah,
It
but
isn't-
the Meep down hills in park or in gear. It's got no compression left.
There you go. Ooh, it's a 4-door.
So why don't we tear it down and give it a quick hone and re-ring it and see what it needs. Put her back together.
Maybe in the fall. We're gonna send her as long as we can.
Okay.
Here's a Mini Cooper open wheel mini cup car. What in the name of jumping Jehoshaphat is this thing? Oh, Mini Cup, not Mini Cooper.
Oh,
I don't even think I would fit in that thing.
That's what you call balling on an extremely tight budget. It's like a go-kart with hopes and dreams.
is it one of those indoor track cars?
It looks like it looks like it's outdoor. It's got to be a go-kart setup.
Yeah.
Yeah, a winning Mini Cup car. Never seen one before.
They tried to make it work in Grand Rapids, but they had a indoor racing league where you actually had a oval that they put up like in the middle of an arena, and it's somehow pinned to the floor, and they would race indoors, but with go-karts, and it didn't take off.
That's too bad. Hey, what's happening, Dutch? Thanks for jumping in.
Hey, Dutch.
Low compress. Well, this is Dan's solution to everything, and it's worked for him. But I don't know if it's going to work for anybody else. Doesn't have his luck. But low compression means you need nitrous.
I might have a bottle laying around.
Well, there you go. If it's already in low compression, you're not going to do any more damage to it. And then, I know where there's one that we can pull apart, literally pull everything you want off of it. So
True.
Fago for Juggalos, or Fago for the Juggalo, Dan. It was a U-joint cap, but the end had exploded off, and all the little needle bearings are literally rusted in place. They don't come out anymore. Had fun with that this week. Sprint car. No, it's like a 1/8 scale sprint car. Low compression. Well, it depends on what part of the country you're from. You have low compression.
You should try a bottle of that engine restore in it, Alex. The
just
compression in a can.
Yeah, just keep throwing stuff into it until something happens.
Well, I did finally find the leak in the window, so that's a plus.
Oh, in the roof?
Yeah.
Nice.
Ooh, this looks cheap and stupid. 70 Opel Kadett, $500. It's in Hastings. Ooh, look, it comes with a ramp.
That's cool.
I could use the ramp.
Yeah. I
That
do
is
like
cool.
this is like the top level of sketch with the center blocks, and
Yeah.
it's so ugly.
No,
It's
that's
cute.
how they work on cars. Cool.
I mean that is prime time sketch right there.
It looks safe. It's fine.
Yeah, I mean the car probably weighs nothing anyway, but barn find. Oh, he's got some of your barn dust, Doug.
Oh yeah. Ooh, barn dust.
Ooh. 76 Buick Century or 72 Buick Century. No motor,
I
no
like the
trans.
colored hood on it.
Project car frame clean, under hood clean. Come get it. I'm interested. It's in Cleveland.
What's the passenger frame rail look like?
Said the frame was clean. There, the rear. This whole upper part is just a Bondo sculpture.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like one of these big bodied early to mid 70 Malaise cars, but I want to make it a Baja car.
Yes.
But so that's my budget is cheap, very very cheap.
I like it.
And he's saying I would work under that, no problem. I know you would, Dan. I've seen. Yes, I have no doubt. I'm not saying I wouldn't, but it's definitely prime level sketch.
Alex and I both know the same guy, and he is the grand master of sketch. Is he not, Alex?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He knows what I'm talking about.
Hey, Van Life, what's happening? It weighs less than 2,000 pounds, probably. Oh, I'd probably be surprised if it weighed 1,800, to be honest with you. What would you believe that after months of looking for a body for Homer, I found one? Hey, nice, because
Nice.
History makes if you want a Hot Wheels version of your car, get all the Functional Histories. He has and is making Hot Wheels versions of a lot of YouTubers' cars. Mine, he's working on Alex's one for Alex. He's made a bunch of them. And he was having trouble finding that body. I was going to say, if you find two Monacos, I'll make you. I would have chopped up two of them into one Homer for you if you couldn't find one. Then, like, there is your Toyota pickup for $500. I know. I looked at it, but it's. I want your Toyota pickup for $500. I don't want that Toyota pickup for $500. There's a difference. Functionally, you're saying he's going to have to print it, but that's nothing. So he's got to have to 3D print the microscopic version. Ooh. There we go. Look at this bad boy.
There you go.
3 Orphan Jeeps for one price.
There you go.
Probably 3 of them to make one. But there we go. Still better than some of the stuff I bought.
I drove one once, and it had a 3-speed manual in it and a small inline 6, and it was actually pretty peppy.
They don't weigh anything.
It had the wheels driven off of it.
Yeah, they don't weigh anything. I'd like one, but I'd rat rod it because they're 2-wheel drive to start with. They're not.
Oh yeah.
4x4.
Oh yeah.
You can swap them onto a CJ5 frame. That's basically what they are.
I've seen those just chopped right down, made into street rods, and then they have a mailbox as the blower scoop.
Yeah. What up, Tom?
What up?
What's up?
How's it going, everybody?
Too much.
Awesome.
Function Trees is saying, would the period Monaco work going go hunting? The print is probably more expensive on the front end. I want that Jeep. Yeah. Big difference between 83 and 1990. Yeah, I understand that. I had a 93 Toyota. We're talking about that. Just coming back about Toyota trucks. So what's up, Tom? Have you started a new gig now?
I have.
The exterminator.
I have literally spent the last 2 days sitting at home. 2.5 days sitting at home going through training videos. So
Oh yeah.
tomorrow, same thing.
A LeBaron.
No, it's not.
It's a Maserati.
It's a Maserati.
Oh, it's the Maserati LeBaron.
Yes, it's a Maserati.
Oh my God, what a dumpster on wheels with a fancy leather interior.
Hey,
They were
you're
great.
down talking Chrysler there, Doug. You're
I
gonna have a
know.
hard time.
Okay. Take all the frumpy interior out of it. It's just an LeBaron. It's a great car. But all that frumpy interior and that thing makes it look gaudy.
Well, yeah,
Turbo
Maserati.
T2s.
Yeah, it is. But Maserati's never exactly been, they make interesting things, but they don't really make good things.
Right.
And you
And that car was
still get technology in there.
expensive. The climate control on that thing is horrible, I've been told.
Wouldn't doubt it. Figure Juggalo Dennison. So I really nice 68 Monte Carlo or Monaco wagon this weekend. I'd be up for it.
That's
I
a
like
cool
wagon.
car.
I saw I really yeah, and rare as well.
The rarest car of all is like a 70 Monaco 500 coupe. They only made like 6 or 4. And I don't think any examples remain. Nobody bought them because they were the top of the line. But that would be the rare Mopar to have.
We have some pointless Mopar facts from Dutch. Fun fact: LeBaron has 0 interchangeable body panels with the TC.
Really?
I would imagine that the rear haunches were, or at least the trunk. But other than that, he's likely not wrong.
Was that thing like the Chrysler version of the Cadillac Alante, where the bodies were built in Italy and then flown on a special plane to the States, and then they were finished, and that way they were, fine Italian craftsmanship and American driveline.
Yeah, so the worst of both worlds.
So I wonder if that was Chrysler's version of that, the Italian body and an American driveline.
Not sure. It's possible. I don't really honestly remember, but I do think we found Tom's next car. It's a choo-choo train.
Oh, hell yes.
Old theme park train located.
Coal-fired, baby. Let's make steam.
Does that beast run off of coal or what?
Oh yeah. Coal or wood, gotta make hot fire.
Indiana ran when purchased in 2014 was purchased from Fun Sport Amusement Park in Angola, Indiana. Any questions, please feel free to ask. Yeah, no real details.
What's that? You're stuck in the
yeah.
mud? Let me hook up my train to it and I can pull you out.
As long as there's tracks, you'll be the one I call.
Interesting fun fact, the Egyptian railroad for a long time ran their steam locomotives on mummies. They'd burn them, buy up whole cemeteries of Egyptians that were mummified, and they'd burn them to make steam to power the railroad.
Imagine being the guy that had to shovel that in there.
Yeah,
somebody had to do it, so it just became another thing. Hey, Charlie, here you go. It's nice and warm in here.
It's pretty fucking creepy.
Yeah.
Dutch is saying he had a smashed TC, got a LeBaron Parts car, did not work out in his favor.
Don't breathe in the smoke unless you want to be possessed.
Right.
Thank you for the Juggalo. Dan is saying, so the Chrysler logo on the side window of the TC caught many of them on fire. I'm going to go ahead and say that's accurate.
That's like a magnifying glass.
Like a magnifying glass.
Mitsu Shitzy driveline. Not in that one, but in a lot of them, yeah. Because that was a little turbo Chrysler. That one was a turbo Chrysler motor. Oh, there you go. Skywalker stilts.
I think I broke my neck just looking at it.
Right?
Pretty much.
Man, you watch those tradesmen working those and just walk around and ascend staircases and go down staircases. It's unreal.
Yeah, that's the kind of thing that I'll never do. I wouldn't have been able to do it when I wasn't half broken.
Right?
Yeah, before I had knee surgery, I could possibly think about things like that, but now that's out of the question.
I used to hang with a guy that would, at parties, he'd just start riding around his unicycle And he'd ride around, talk to everyone, mingle, do whatever.
Ooh.
Never got up off of his unicycle. Drink beers, smoke cigs, riding his unicycle.
It's just crazy.
That's cool.
Yeah, I found my next problem.
Wait, how long ago did you know this guy? Did he join the
Probably
circus?
about 15 years ago.
That would be perfect for him. He could dress
Right.
up as a clown. People would love it.
No, would sit on his unicycle and hang out, mingle, whatever. Yeah, but all night long be on a unicycle.
I'm saying today. What is he doing today?
I don't know. I don't talk to him anymore. Probably still hanging out somewhere on a Friday night on a unicycle.
He's got like a machinist job, but he's still on his unicycle.
Yeah, he's just machining and really.
Actually, what's even better yet is the guy's a pipe fitter or a boiler maker. So yeah, do that on a unicycle.
Yeah, is it like a unicycle Steve or something like that? They have one of those catchy names.
Steve.
All right, can I borrow a couple $100 from each of you? I found my next problem. It's a 66 AMC Rambler 770 4x4 wagon.
Well, I have a van and a trailer and a winch, so we're good to go. I'll tow it back for you.
It's in Pennsylvania, though.
Ooh.
And your point is what?
I'm not in Pennsylvania.
I like driving.
Alex
I'm
is a
good for
driving
$500.
machine.
I'm good for $500. I just need the other $1,500. Runs and drives, leaks a little fuel at tank, and needs rear drive shaft. Clean and clear title in hand in my name. Will send for a good offer. Or will sell for a good offer.
What is it mated with?
Probably a 78 Blazer chassis because that's what everything's on.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like a GM motor.
What is it mated with? Well, you see, Doug, when one car loves another car.
And then they both drive down to the river.
And they make little cars. I think those are Mitsubishi Eclipse seats.
I like them.
That's how you get smart cars, Doug.
No, my smart car was this Mitsubishi and BMW.
I'm sorry for your loss.
It's okay. It'll grow back.
Ooh, bucket full of emblems. Anybody want a bucket full of emblems? I'll
This
sell them
guy.
to you for $1,900.
Wow, what a deal.
Well, I got to make up the price of buying this next mistake.
Right.
I really don't want to. I mean, I want a wagon, and I wouldn't mind, but I don't want to fix another fucking mess like that.
Yeah. Don't want to unfuck the fuckery.
You know. Hey, Lewis, what's happening? Thanks for jumping in.
Lewis.
Hello.
What? No Aspens? We haven't gotten to Aspens yet. Good Lord, you Aspen Creek.
Aspen, California. Nice.
We're going into Dodge territory. It's a Ram Charger.
Duckster approved. Bet you it's a small block.
I figured, yeah, it's a mid 80s Duggar.
Oh yeah,
I
it's
think
a small block.
318 or 360.
Is it 4-wheel drive or is it a 2-wheel drive?
Yeah. No, it's 4. You can see the hub poking through the center cap.
Oh, yep. Oh yeah, my dad's 90 Dodge had smooth hubcaps like that. You're right.
I would like one of these, but I'd want it in 2-wheel drive, just to be different. Not that you're not different enough, just having a Ram Charger.
If I'm going to have a Ram Charger, it has to have a removable top. So it's a Ram Charger or a Plymouth Trail Duster.
Hey, everything has a removable top with a Sawzall, Doug.
Alex has proved this point many times.
Mm-hmm.
And I have no problem helping Alex prove it for whatever car you buy. If you want it to be a convertible, I'm pretty sure we'll come over and help you. You just leave the car outside of your house and go to work or something. I'm pretty sure by the time you get back,
will show up. All right.
I've seen this on a movie. Just find a tractor trailer at the right
This will be
height.
great. This will be great.
Just go like a bat out of hell and then just go.
Yeah, Dutch is saying, how am I supposed to make bad life decisions? Well, I'm here to help you, but I'm also trying to help myself make bad life decisions. Well,
That's Alex's lantern still going. I'm running it out of fuel. Best way to store them is out of fuel.
I totally forgot it was getting dark outside, but yeah, I can just open the window and look.
Right?
It's dark.
It's dark.
Oh,
Oh,
a little bit later here.
So what kind of exterminating are you going to do? Insects like Dale from King of the Hill?
Dale's dead bug.
Some, not to that extreme. It's like a gambit of things like rodents and spiders and ants and stuff like that. Mostly just like commercial pests. But we do some residential places.
Nice.
Because I work in food, we have pest control guys in once a week. And what separates the men from the boys is being thorough.
Oh yeah, that's all the training I'm watching is basically that. Like, 90% of the time people fail. They fail at the initial inspection. So it's always good to be more thorough than not. But I'm still in the learning process, so I got a lot
At our
to learn.
last inspection, the inspector came and the pest control guy made a special trip in to went and make sure everything was nice and tidy. Before that, the guy went on inspection and he looked at every trap of the pest control to make sure that he didn't have anything, and he got 100%. And the guy actually was a man on a mission. He had to find something wrong, and he couldn't.
I mean, that's the best part. You want to, especially like in the food industry and like commercial type stuff, you want to make their minds as put their minds to ease as much as you possibly can, and
Right.
being thorough will do that more than anything else.
Other than a lot of walking, I think it's a pretty decent job, Tom. I think you're going to like it.
I've already liked all the training so far. It doesn't look like it's going to be like the machinist thing was a little bit more like physical labor than I want, because my knee's horrible. My other knee's not too good from having to compensate. Like my shoulders are pretty rough. So it'd be nice to get into something to where I'm not like doing a whole bunch of physical labor all the time.
Okay.
So that's kind of why I wanted to switch and do this.
real quick, can you guys see and hear me now?
Hi.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, no, the batteries in my camera itself died.
Oh,
I was going to ask where you went. He left us alone.
It just randomly died.
that's not advised, man.
We
Don't you?
got a question from Van Life Biker. They're a Mr. Bug expert. How do you get rid of ants?
Cayenne pepper.
Well, the best way is to make sure that there's nothing that they want where you don't want them at. Like make sure everything's clean, make sure there's no water, any moisture, any like garbage or anything like that will attract ants. So once you eliminate what they're coming in for, you're going to basically eliminate 90% of the problem, and then putting out traps for the rest. Also, finding out where they're coming in at is the biggest thing. Like if you can stop them from coming into the building to begin with, that would be the best scenario.
Fun fact, ants will not cross a chalk line. So if you are figuring out where the ants are headed, if you draw a chalk line around that hole to where they can't walk anywhere, they actually will not cross a chalk line. There's something about it. So there's an idea. And I know cayenne pepper really messes with an ant's sensory. So there's two pieces in your arsenal.
And
You have
fire.
to draw a little ant-shaped chalk line, like a dead ant, like a police thing, like in chalk, like don't cross your little.
Yeah. That's right. That's right.
I get ants every spring.
And all jagged positions.
Every spring I get ants, and then they go away right after spring's gone. Well, I make them leave, but they don't come back until the next year. They're saying nobody doesn't tell. This Ram Charger went high in the wood shack, went to the scales after I pulled the drivetrain, and Axel's best place for a non-pop top RC.
That was an awful pretty ride that got banged up, though. Dutch really worked his ass off on that thing.
Van Life saying they came for water. He's in the desert.
Well, I mean, there's ants everywhere.
It's probably going to make it a little hard to. You need water as much as they do. All right, Doug. Here we go. That says you written all over it.
No.
Oh
that
yeah.
That thing will be a pancake after I got off of it.
But it's got that little balance box in the back. You can just do wheelies.
Perfect.
No, that's for pizza.
Oh yeah. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle pizza delivery van there.
Oh yeah.
Like, it's a Yamaha.
It's Yamaha.
Or Yamaha.
Yes, that is true.
Yeah, but Yamaha stands for you ain't making any horsepower anyway.
Well, that's Mopar stands for most sale parts and rust. Ford says forget out running Gale, or
If you're saying that about Yamaha, you haven't rode Banshees, you haven't rode RD350s or Z350s. Those little two strokes are bad mamma jammas.
Their snowmobiles aren't that good. That was my dad said all the time about their snowmobiles.
Okay. Take a RD350 out for a rip. They called them giant killers. The little 350cc twin could take on a Honda CB750 and win. Half the displacement, they just rip.
Van Life saying he pours hot boiling water on the nest as he takes through times, and he murderizes the colony. Van Life is a colony killer. He goes in and wipes out the whole thing.
That's right.
Like I said, this is day 3 of watching videos, so I haven't necessarily got to the ant part yet. So
no, you should be an expert by now. Come on, it's like you can stay at a Holiday Inn Express and be an expert in that stuff by now. Hey, look, I found Dan's truck.
That is Dan's truck.
Oh, what engine does it have?
Oh, the shitty one, more than likely.
Yeah.
Oh, is that a Dora?
It is Dan's. The transmission's half shot.
Hey, this one's from Florida. Oh, it does have a V8 symbol on the back, so.
Yeah. Did you know that U-Haul will not rent to one of those?
Really?
Yep. That Explorer from 2013 and older, they will not rent to. 2013 and newer, they will.
Hold on. That sounds familiar a little bit there, doesn't it, Tom?
That's funny because they rented to Dan.
Yeah. When Bearded Wrencher and I went to Wisconsin for a Tercel, he pulled in at the U-Haul and they said, yeah, we won't rent to you with that. So we had to go borrow his neighbor's Ram, go pick the trailer up with the Ram, and then we towed it with the Explorer.
So what you're saying is don't tow a 1965 Secretary's Mustang with a piece of shit exploder?
No, don't do that. That sucked.
Pro tip.
Also, the U-Haul guy that Dan was dealing with might not have been the top of the heap dude there, so I think he lets a lot of things just go.
Not the sharpest tool in the shed?
Not necessarily, just not a fuck given, I guess. Yeah, it says that we're not supposed to let you do, but whatever. Money.
Close enough.
We're a business here.
Channel stickers. You have channel stickers now.
What happened? Where are we?
I have channel stickers now.
Hold on there, Duggar. Ping. Look at that. Doug's all official and stuff.
Yeah. Cool, huh?
Are you doing sticker exchanges? Are you selling them? What's the plan?
Well, I'm gonna save a bunch of them for no name, and then yeah, I'm gonna do sticker exchange. I guess I'll have to set up something so I can send and receive some sneakers.
Yeah, Dan is agreeing that he had a sweet talk to the U-Haul guy and renting him the trailer for his POS Explorer. And I said, I could, if the Explorer was worth a crap to start with. Yeah, sort of, but it wasn't. And you got to remember up here, Illinois, we're all in the Rust Belt, so shit don't last.
Because Russ never sleeps.
Yes.
It's nature's Loctite.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah,
For a while.
Front axle and chamberlains the last couple of days. The last thing I want to do is see anything rusty for about a week. I can't
But
even feel
then
my
it will
arm.
just fall apart eventually.
Yeah, we had a unit that came in that had 5/8 bolts on it, and they were so rusted out. They were 13 millimeters by the time we were done.
Oh yeah, drive them on.
Nice. Any cars you? Oh, that's right, Aspens. Since we did have a request for Asapens. Asapens.
Gus just wants to see how many of them he owned. I owned that one. That one's mine too. Oh, that's the one I hit the tree with. Don't tell him.
That looks like a Dutch car.
That's Dutch's car.
Hey, I know that car.
Car's a badass.
Hey, there's this Dutch Mopar dude selling this thing. For $18,000, you really should have more than 2 fucking pictures. Just gonna throw that out there, Dutch.
Well, it's got
Oh,
videos
I
online.
wish it was mine.
No, it literally says the guy is Dutch Mopar. That's a seller. You need more than 2 pictures if you're gonna ask that kind of cash.
It's a good.
Like, how's the Iron Horse doing there, chilling in the stable? Yeah, Dan's rusty horse is in the stable.
It hasn't moved since we took out the engine, so
These things not surprising.
spot.
Plasma cutter does fix everything. It is still just sitting there in the garage untouched from last year. Yeah, well, yeah, just confirmation of the. So Dutch just wanted to show off the stuff he's selling on a live stream. I appreciate that. I like the wheels. Other than that, yeah, I hate those half vinyl tops. Looks like a toupee on a car. Interior's clean. It's a special edition.
Wasn't that half top weird looking thing called like a Lando top or something? Or
Lando
Yeah,
top. Yes.
Yeah, Landau, like Martin Landau.
Yeah.
He wants $5,000 for that thing.
And
Good
then the
luck.
edge of it, right at the beginning of it, would flake out with the sun, and then the wind would do the rest, and it would tear a hole in it, and then it would fill up like a parachute as you drove around.
Oh, the Larry Parts car, and it's got T-tops.
Ooh,
It said it was Wisconsin.
T-top car.
I guess it came with rugs to cover up the lack of T-tops.
Actually, I'm happy to see those rugs.
Yeah, I think this has Dutch written all over. It's got parts. Ooh, trunk load of parts.
Ooh,
These
headrest.
headrests.
Yep, headrest for your butt. I think technically these are butt rests right now.
There's face.
Multi-purpose.
Hey.
Just don't sit on the metal spiky parts.
Boy, is one able to fit two?
I don't want to be impaled.
No,
Okay.
you're welcome to find out and let us know, but I'm not gonna sit on that hand grenade.
Don't want to meet Vlad.
Hey, I actually had enough letters from badging on cars at buy shops on my Impala that said Vlad the Impaler on the back.
It's only up there for the amusement. Dutch is saying, I like finding marketplace trolls. Well, you just found one. It's filmed with a potato and you only have two. It's a neat car.
Hey, Dutch, is this available?
Yeah, oh, that's right. Oh,
Hey.
hold on. Should go back to that real quick. Let's do this.
Is this available?
What's the
Is
lesson?
this available? Send! And it has been sent.
Oh,
Aha, I am now the guy I hate getting those messages from. Is this available? Now I'm going to purposely ignore you,
Don't
Dutch.
even say anything.
I attached a 2 horsepower stroked outboard to a kayak today. That sounds interesting and painful, but yeah,
Ooh.
fun.
where'd you go yakking at?
And Fago saying those are the I don't want to sell it pictures, just so.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I got her spot. It talks. In talks. I'll let you know. That's the reply.
What's the
Thanks.
lesson?
Thanks. I've got. Let's see, 600 in my pocket right now. Got 600 in my pocket for you right now. And oop, and we've been Hot Wheeled.
Yeah.
Hey, good shit. I almost broke something too.
Well, try not to do that.
Yeah. I had to leave Chris a message after I did a little render of his car for him. So
Nice.
yeah, the email said, guess who has 2 thumbs and just found an easily replicatable Cordoba? This guy.
This guy.
Let's see it. Dutch replied, trade for 2 goats and a laying chicken. Done.
Done.
Yep. I'll take that offer.
I can't see anything on this itty bitty screen.
Is that the itty bitty screen or your itty bitty screen?
Well, yes.
See all of the above.
And look, now I'm covered up. What the man? Why
Yeah,
can't we
man, you're in this special
Tom,
position.
why can't we put Tom down there?
Hey, if
Was
it makes
down
you feel
there.
any better, the live counter is right over 6% space. It's probably why I didn't notice that he was gone for a minute.
I've already suffered, Victor. Now it's your turn.
There we go. Okay, here we go.
Hell. What are we looking at here?
We're looking at Aspens.
I was about to say, is that a Volare there up in the middle, up at the top?
Aspen and Valari, same difference.
Yeah.
Yes.
Where's Dutch? Is
It's
Dutch
a
guy in
photo
here?
of a photo. It's a photo of what the car used to look like. It comes with a fishing pole.
Hey, I need a fishing pole.
It's only $4,200 and you get the fishing pole for free.
Sweet.
Wow.
That's a
That
deal.
thing that thing is stripped.
Yeah, but it looks like it's a good body.
So I mean, everything comes with it, right? So that lawnmower comes with it too.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
take the John
Get
Deere.
her
in
the
there.
toolbox,
That's
the
how you
paint.
pull it out of there is with the mower. I mean, come on.
That's how you're towing it home, man.
Right,
yeah,
on the mower.
yeah. That's what
The
I'm
weed
saying.
eater, the blower, the shop vac, it all comes with it.
It might be worth it with all that crap.
You'd have to 1,000% prove to me that the whole thing is there. If you could prove to me that that car is everything is there, I would tackle that project.
Oh God, we've been Dutched.
Nice. Hey, Dutch.
Hello.
So when do you want the goats and the chicken?
As soon as possible.
Okay, I gotta work on that. I'm pretty sure I can get you 3 de-smelled skunks if you'll take that in trade.
Hey, skunks are fantastic pets if they've been deodored.
I happen to know where they live. I'm looking at it where they live right now.
Can have yourself a skunk pelt hat made. They do smell a little bit like skunk when they get wet, though.
Who doesn't?
Shameless $6 thing.
I was going to tell you,
You're gonna say you're gonna
since last time Doug was here, we searched the garage.
Nice. So what are you up to there, Dutch, and of course, Little Hot Wheels man?
Little. I'm like 3 times your size, dude.
Hey, we'll see how true that is in June. So
Yeah.
keep you active.
Oh.
Suddenly he looks up and he's like, shit, I should have brought some steak or something.
I got 4-wheel drive. I'll drive through your house. I'm fine with it.
Whoa.
Damn. I don't think that thing can take much more.
6% is bringing the thunder, yo.
Mm-hmm.
What we got here? Dutch has got something fancy.
It's shiny. It scares me.
I don't even know what we're looking at. What is that?
Is that a Plymouth?
Could be.
It's a 1937 Dodge Brothers Coupe.
Yeah.
What are you doing with it?
Duckster approved.
Yours, you
Stuff.
working on it?
That explains why there's no tires on it.
Yeah, bad Ford 9-inch.
Ah,
But it's got
it's in hover mode.
a rumble seat.
sweet.
Nice.
I wonder. Let's see. Go to eBay.
Nice.
What year was it?
1937. It's
Resto
a 90s
mod, or-
resto mod. Yes. Horribly, horribly, horribly built.
Is it yours or are you fixing it for somebody?
With Doug's both. Doug's favorite drivetrain.
Nice. Big block.
No.
Is that a 350 Chev or what is that? I can't tell. No, 350
Ford.
Chev.
Oh, yeah.
That's like
No.
250 horsepower right there.
Yeah, that is not Doug's favorite drive on.
No,
That's not
it
Doug's
is.
favorite.
It's
I did
actually
not
a
authorize that.
brand new crate motor last year, but it is the pinnacle of horribly 90s built hot rods. It has
Okay.
a Chevy Tahoe steering column. It has Chevy Tahoe seats. It has a
That's what I figured.
Ford 9 out of a 70 LTD. The front suspension is S10. It's like you went to the junkyard in like 1995 and just built a car.
Does he want to sell the axle?
What's that?
Would you like to sell the axle?
No. This thing's going to be in and out of my life rather quickly. So it's purple.
It is definitely purple.
It's got a bit of Barney going on there.
It's supposedly it's one of
does present
7 in the
well,
world.
though.
One of 7 what's?
What's that?
One of 7 one of those
One of
scoops.
7 made. Hmm.
And they turned it into a purple crappy resto mod.
But they didn't chop the top. So
There
that's
is
like
that.
the most important. They didn't chop the top. They
Yeah,
didn't
you
alter the
gotta
body.
Yeah, you can
They-
undo
they
all
didn't-
that stuff.
Yeah, they didn't cut the firewall. It's still a factory X frame, which
Really?
the factory X frames suck. I tried jacking up this car and putting jack stands on the frame. You could watch the frame just buckle with the jack stands.
Yeah.
So, but yeah,
Well, here you go,
I
Doug.
can put a-
Full convertible Ram Charger.
There you go.
Ram Chargers.
That's
What?
like a 78, 79.
That's 79.
Oh, maybe 80.
No, it says
Like it's
79.
kind of a
though.
Franken car. It's a 79 Ram Charger, 318, 727, runs and drives. New exhaust, gas tank needs to be hooked up. Not currently running off of, or currently running off temporary gas tank. All electrical works. New aluminum top. Good rips and tire, rims and tires. It says rips and tires.
Ripped the tires, man.
Needs a tub body. Is in bad shape.
Oh yeah, I was figuring when they were going to talk about the bad body.
Oh,
I seen a Plymouth
Doug,
Trail
remember that
duster.
thing
They
we
took
talked
the top off of it, and the body folded in upon itself.
I pulled apart a TJ like that, 99. It just folded into a taco.
Yeah. The only thing that was supporting it was the roof.
What were you saying, Dutch?
Doug, remember that challenge? Well, Doug and I talked about doing a challenge last time he was here.
Oh yeah. I'm already on my way, guy.
Two.
What the fuck?
Van.
Yeah, that's got that's a Hubert kind of. Think of all the little cozy cubes you'd fit in that thing, Alex.
I'm feeling the van though.
No, the whole meat
It's
gets
got
in
a
there.
Dodgy Bond look to it.
Yeah.
You mean the Dodgy Von?
Yeah. I would love to do Dodgy Bond.
Airbag 77 van on like 13-inch wires. I drive it.
No.
Yeah, Dodgy Bond.
Yeah,
Very cool.
Let's straight up paint it like the Mystery Machine.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
I think it's just the way it is.
Look up Dodgy Bond on YouTube. They take the 90s version of that van and they slam them into the dirt like that van is, and they race them on short courses with chicanes and everything, and they drive the wheels off of those things. They're awesome.
But that's in Japan, though.
That's
in Japan.
That's where I used to sell M1 intakes for Magnums.
Yep.
And all the dual plates, as soon as they hit eBay, would go to Japan.
Yep. I'm not surprised.
Oh,
that
look
looks
at
like
Rampage.
a four-door Volare.
There we go.
Well,
Mitsu Ramshi. Mitsu Ramshi.
Oh yeah.
That's the same
Ram
truck as the
Mitsubishi.
Mighty Max, right?
Yeah, it's a Ram Mitsubishi.
Yep. D50.
Got 4 high quality flat ass tires.
And they're
The
taking
wheels
pictures
are
of
pretty
each one.
minty though.
Those
As
rims,
Richard had-
though.
It's got an alloy.
I'm assuming Dan was reacting to that van. That van's badass, Dan. There you go, Dougster.
Steak truck. Yeah, man. I drive that W350.
And it's 4x4.
Big block power.
It does not say. It says Dodge Power Wagon 4x4. It's all the description.
Probably a 360.
Slant six.
Probably a
F230.
360. Could be a slanty.
Oh,
There we
they
go.
used to have that very car.
This is just
I owned. My parents had bought that car for me, except it was a 4-door in that color, and it needed a clutch. And then for whatever reason, mom and dad ended up selling the car. But yeah, that was intended to be. That was going to be my first car.
Yeah, K cars are pretty. Well, they were pretty prevalent in that area.
Oh yeah.
And like I'm saying, had a 76 Dodge Traceman 200 van, 3 on the tree.
Mhm.
Yes. I hate vans, but I am drawn like a moth to a flame to a buggy van. So maybe someday a buggy
Rampage.
van build will happen.
Ah, the mullet of cars. Nothing in the front, party in the back.
Those things are actually a ton of fun when you put the turbo 22s in them.
No,
Oh,
Those things
yeah, but
handle
any of those-
surprisingly well.
Any of those Duster Turismo bodied cars are fun when you put the turbo 22s in them, man.
I mean, technically, it's the original Honda Ridgeline because it's front-wheel drive truck.
Right.
Yeah.
Boy, the latest generation Ridgeline, I do not like. It looks like a minivan with a truck body on it.
I've never liked any of the Ridgelines, but this
The
thing's an auto.
original Ridgeline grew on me.
I am definitely the odd man out with that because I love the Ridgeline.
Yeah,
The
it
new
grew on you
Ridgeline?
like a fungus, Doug. It
Yeah,
grew on you like a
especially the new
fungus.
Ridgeline.
Alex, what was that goofy looking SUV we saw on the highway on our one of our Detroit trips? Was that a new Hyundai Santa Fe with a weird butt end?
Oh, the Veracruz.
Yeah, the Veracruz. Not cool.
Like
Weird
half
looking car.
pickup, half SUV from Hyundai. Or
Yeah.
Santa Cruz or something.
Oh yeah, yeah.
This isn't bad for $1,800.
Parents
I
had
want
a
one of those so bad.
Grand Cherokee when I was a kid. We didn't have it very long.
I don't
Sure,
fit
okay.
it.
There you go, Dexter.
Got a nice low.
Yeah. Duster approved. And it's purple.
He's got the demon ghost into the body, the logo.
Yes.
That's always a good sign when there's a big old pile of tools behind the car. Got him eats.
What is it, a Murata?
Charger.
Well, it's a mean son of a biscuit,
You know, Charger like I've ever seen.
right?
70s Mitsubishi. That's when Dodge kind of panicked with the oil crisis and the gas crisis. Oh, here we go. 2006 Chrysler 300 Touring sedan. Woo!
That is right up your alley there, Scott.
No, that's done like shit. That's actually how the car I got was before I got it. I don't want another one of those. Thank you.
Are you driving that Chambler down here?
Yeah.
Oh my God, dude, you're gonna get like 3.5 miles to the gallon.
Nah, probably 15.
Yeah. 15, 17.
Dude, I could just drive up there and pick you up in the Rabbit and come back and then drop you off for that.
No, we lost the Dutchster. I didn't realize we lost Dutch. Sorry, guys. No, I drove my Cherokee down with a gas leak, got 14 miles to the gallon. With not a gas leak, driving up from Missouri, got 15.2. It's a brick.
You left the lawnmower out.
Apparently, Doug left the lawnmower out.
No, I think Mrs. Duxter left the lawnmower out.
Yeah, no, I'm having Chambler flashbacks with some of the photos I saw before I got it. Could it be turned into something? Yeah. Would I want to? No.
Not for that much.
No, not for $7,000. That's out of his fucking mind. Crazy. Yeah, so I do apologize there, Dutch. I didn't see you bopped out. I was in the other part of looking at stuff, so I do apologize. You're always welcome to jump back in. I am sorry we lost you. A McDonald, a K car, or what shaved Chrysler. Yeah, that's what they did. And I do believe
Chrysler.
Believe they also GM actually paid about $700,000 to make the wiring harnesses and work them out for Chrysler to save them at that point. Oh, good Lord, have fear, everyone! The Danster's here.
Wait,
geez.
good Lord,
I gotta
have
go.
fear.
Yeah,
Okay.
we've been dancing.
Thank you for the intro, Tom.
Yeah, this is a classic live stream. It's a very classy live stream.
Yes.
Is this the all plastic stuff band?
Is now.
Oh, there's an 80s Turismo or something there. Oh, that's a Charger, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, Shelby. Shelby GLH.
Excuse me.
No,
I don't
wasn't the GLH just on the Omni body?
I believe so. Yes.
Well,
He had
wasn't
the
there,
GLH, he had a GLHS.
The hell is all that clicking? Oh, it's
Yeah, who is clicking?
Me.
I was about to say I blame Tom.
What the hell just happened?
where'd Duckster go?
I don't know. We just lost Doug's.
He got
Oh,
caught
dude.
under his lawnmower.
We're losing people left and right.
We slowly like just getting rid of people.
So this
What?
guy comes on and I lose 2 people. What the hell?
Well, to be fair, I had to wait until one person got lost before I could get on.
Yeah.
We were capped.
Well, I think because I'm sharing the screen, it counts as a person. Since you're only allowed to have 6 if you don't have a paid system, and I'm not going to pay for it. Doug will retrieve a lawnmower so he can bring the tunnel ram into the kitchen.
He's gonna put the tunnel ram on the lawnmower.
Tunnel ram. Mm-hmm. Hey Tom, can you make a tunnel ram song to Devil Man by White Zombie? Tunnel ram.
No, he
tunnel ram.
cannot. He cannot.
No, yeah, he actually can.
I mean, he
No.
probably could.
He's doing shit for me right now.
I mean, theoretically, I could write anything I want to. The recording process is the hard part. The second.
And you're not the boss of me there, Mohawk Man.
This is a faux hawk now, thank you.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Must be nice to have hair.
Oh, is that why you got the hat?
Yeah, look at this.
Whoa! Holy shit!
Yeah.
I'm sorry, man.
Yeah. Got a warrant guy before you.
It took me a second. I thought you were reacting to the shitty dodge. Apparently, what, you flashed your dome?
Yeah, I did. Here it goes again.
Oh,
Whoa!
you should be sponsored by Turtle Wax.
Yeah, you're like a Bond villain up there. What are you doing, Alex?
He's trying to get his $100 million.
Take off the hat, cat in your lap, and go, I expect you to die, Mr. Bond.
Mr. Bond, I expect you to die.
No, that's Austin Powers. We're going a little bit more highbrow than that.
Are we though?
Are we? Really?
On occasion. I like to try to class it up every once in a while.
Dude, I'm the Wish.com Jurassic Park Jeep right now, okay? So it's okay.
Yeah. You try making that thing into a 1/64 scale taxi cab. I got blisters on my blisters. This thing right here, these cuts. Yeah, that's because of your freaking meep.
2 small cuts on your hand and you're bitching.
You say small, doesn't matter how long they were. What matters is how deep they were.
Well, what, you get attacked by a fucking velociraptor? What the?
No. So I was trying to pry the body apart, like I do when I'm pulling, getting the cars off, the bodies off. I was pulling it apart, and it just snapped open, and my hand slammed down on this Torino that I'm working on, and both of the axles just went fucking stuck in my hand. I was like, "Ow!"
Yeah, you got to bleed for your art, my friend.
Yeah. I actually put a post up about it. I said, note to self, Torino axles don't like to be removed.
Nice.
Some objects might be sharper than they appear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is that?
76 or 75 Plymouth Grand Fury Sports Suburban.
Dude, I don't think I've ever even seen that car.
The back in the day grocery getter.
Yes.
Back when you could buy groceries.
That could carry the whole grocery store.
When you could afford as many groceries as that would fill.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I can put $130 worth of groceries on the passenger seat of the Meep.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a shame Dougster popped off here, but Hubert, do you remember this? Or Alex, do you remember this at Autorama?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, my friend is selling it. So it's a 77 Chrysler Town and Country. That thing is sweet as shit, and he's selling it to do other projects. That's actually at Autorama.
I wonder if my wife would let me get it. She said a new family car. It has a back seat.
Well,
That's
you
true.
could actually have a very large family. You could pile a whole bunch. You could probably fit the Meep in the back.
Well, I got the dog and the cat, so I could put them in there too.
There you go.
Is that a bed in the back there?
No, it's just a blanket, but it's big enough to sleep back there.
I was like, he put a mattress straight up back there.
You
I
could.
like it.
And I think it's a land yacht. It's a sweet car.
That 6x6 or a 6-door Bronco that was at Autorama's for sale right now too.
There's a lot of stuff that's for sale that's been. Oh, great! Here comes Gumby again.
There he is.
Actually, Hubert, take off your hat for a second. Separated at birth. I'm thinking it's similar. So what's going on there, Danster?
Whole lot of nothing. Just been trying to deal with piston and valve clearance issues and sleeping in the chair. So
Junkyard was asking when we were going to do some more news.
oh, was he?
Yeah.
Nudes.
Yeah.
News.
Oh.
News. Yeah, we have a news channel.
Yes, they do.
I'm aware. Even my little label here one time I put on there is field reporter.
Oh yeah.
We're
Yeah,
all
right.
field correspondents for NGG, whether we want to be or not. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think you guys actually had something there that had the potential to be like a. Well, I mean, it was funny, but you know what I mean. It had a lot of potential.
Oh yeah, I mean anything's got a lot of potential so long as you have, the time and ambition to do it.
Well, you mean like working on Hot Wheels for other people?
Well, I mean, yeah.
Fucking up people's Mustang hoods.
Well, it's not messed up. It's
as you do
underneath the car.
Did you happen to watch Dr. Art's the other night? His live stream?
Dr. Who?
Dr. Art? Okay.
No.
I was on Dr. Art's live stream the other night, and Eric from Destroyer 1320, you know who I'm talking about?
I don't know either one of these people you're talking about.
He's got a beautiful yellow dart swinger. It's called the Terminator. Well, I did the Terminator for him, and he finally got it the other day. When he opened the package, the car was upside down and one of the wheels was missing.
Like missing?
No. I mean, it was off the car. It was in the blister. But how that? Okay, I put these cars in as tight a blister as I can so they don't shake around and stuff, right? How in the fuck did it get flipped upside down inside the blister?
I'm telling you, that thing was a football for as long as
it probably
took to get to the head.
How did it get screwed up? Right here.
Hey, look, all right. That's just the way it's in standard operating procedure. That literally tossing boxes is built into the actual sorting system at the post office.
Is that part of the training videos? Like they show you how to throw it?
Well, no, they got big bins, and you stand in one spot and you throw it into that bin over there, that bin over here, this bin over here.
No, I get it. I understand. I understand. There's going to be some, airborne activity in the back room, but dude, I pack them in bubble. I mean, you saw how yours got there.
Yeah.
It's not like I'm not taking precautions. They have to be throwing them against the wall like baseballs.
Yeah.
Probably.
They could be from everything that Dan said.
I've thrown a package or two, especially on a bad day.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That's all postal people have nowadays. It's just bad days.
Oh yeah.
Did that box get you in decent shape, functional histories?
Yeah, yours showed up fine, but then again, it was also packed to the gills.
Well, yeah, I did put a lot in there, so.
Yeah, I mean, oh man, I got you don't know, man, how many rubber tires I've got now. Holy crap, dude! Thank you.
I sent him a bunch of Hot Wheels. I'm never gonna build them, so I sent him a bunch, and I have a bunch that I'm gonna put up for sale. Oh, what? Everybody's dropping. Okay, I was gonna say dropping like fucking flies.
No, he didn't turn sideways.
Yeah, he just faded.
No, the sideways guys is this guy.
Yeah.
If he goes sideways, it's over.
Patented.
Back.
Yep. Literally, it's just and gone.
I sink like the Titanic.
And normally, it's actually he says, "Oh, don't worry, my phone's fully charged." Click.
Well, okay. I had my phone plugged in, but the stupid cat actually unplugged it from the wall, and I didn't notice it.
Blame the cat.
Well, I blame the cat for everything because, well, everything's its fault. So.
Well, he blames the cat or the kid. It's the same, both starts with a C. So.
She's looking for a cat now. She wants an indoor pet.
Oh yeah.
You have a fucking bird.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but if you get a cat, you don't have a bird problem anymore.
That's true. And your counters will always be.
We've got a cat problem.
So you get a dog, you don't have a cat problem anymore.
We've got a dog. He's just too stupid to do anything.
This house, okay.
I love the dog to death, but he's dumb as a brick.
Speaking of cat, actively trying to dismantle my live stream setup.
Yeah, I'm gonna do my pickle. That's the largest cat I've ever seen.
Gee willikers. That's the largest cat I've ever seen.
Dear God, Dan, is that a Mancoon? What is that? Is that a cougar?
Fucking Canadians must have malnourished cats up there. I don't know.
Yeah, apparently. Actually, he's back in Old Finland, so maybe we'll start seeing him every once in a while.
Well, where is he? I haven't seen him yet.
It's not Newfoundland anymore because it's not new. He's back, so it's Old Finland.
Old Finland.
Yeah.
Isn't Old Finland like near Germany?
No, Newfoundland is in. That's where he's from.
I got it. Just
okay.
He went back to land in Dildos.
Sketch that one out for you.
Draw you a map there, Vic. What the hell?
I could draw you like an illustration, maybe.
Would it have been better if I'd said, "Hey, he went back to his home country where they, literally the town is named Dildo." That's where he did. Literally, they have a town named Dildo. So.
Hey, does that guitar actually work? I haven't seen you play it since December.
It's a little out of tune, but yeah.
That's good. Yep.
Nice a tune, man. Actually, I think we're probably going to kill it in about 2 minutes. It's going to be 10.
Well,
me anyway.
I'm going to make this one easy on you. I'm going to bail. You guys be safe, all right?
See you, Vic.
Thanks for jumping in.
No problem.
Later. Oh, he's gone.
Too late.
Is it really 10 o'clock almost now?
Yeah. Yeah, it goes by pretty quick, especially when you go out and work in a car randomly for no reason and give away stuff.
No, it's funny because I had U-joint like typed into the chat, just waiting, and I was just about to push it until I saw it was see-through. I'm like, oh, son of a bitch. Well, what is that now?
Yeah, well, literally, it blew
my opportunity.
It blew the end cap off.
Yeah. That's crazy.
And all the needle bearings, all the needles are literally, they're rusted in place. They're not coming out. It's fused. That was fun. That's actually one of the easier things. The U-joints, wheel bearings, and ball joints and that thing, everything was fight. Wheel bearings separated. They're unibearings, so they're not supposed to. Yeah. Yeah, that was fun. So now I have a slide hammer to go with the other two slide hammers I have, but this one's a 5-pounder. So
My U joint is shot on the Mustang. I just have the new one in the trunk for when that one inevitably destroys itself.
well, you know, when they grenade, they tend to take whatever they're holding with them.
It'll be fine. All right, well, it is 10. I greatly appreciate everybody jumping in tonight. Sorry to Doug and Dutch. I don't know what happened. I don't know if you guys lost signal. You're always welcome on. I try to have it open and fun as humanly possible. So thank you to Alex from Roots Projects. Thank you to Dan from New Guys Garage. Thank you to Tom from Tom's Garage. Jesus Christ. New Guys Guitar. New Guys Guitar.
There's too many goddamn new guys and too many fucking garages.
There's only 2.
Yeah, both of you. There's too many of you.
Oh.
Is your brother going to start a channel now too? So it can be like Old Guy Garage or The Guy We Don't Like Garage or That Brother Sucks Garage?
I doubt it.
Well, you know.
If he did, nobody would watch it.
Nobody would watch.
No, Dan would hate watch it. Dan would troll him.
No, I wouldn't. No. Nope, I ain't got that kind of time to waste.
All right. Well, I greatly appreciate everybody coming in tonight. Thank you all so much, and see you next week. Appreciate it, guys. Thanks, everybody.
Hey, guys.
Yeah.